Hello, my most amazing art students. So today I'm about over the rain. I don't know about you. So I thought maybe we'd do this really neat three-dimensional piece of art here that it's been raining all morning at my house. So I thought maybe we should make an umbrella. So we're going to do this project today, and there's lots of steps, and you might need a little bit of help from your mom and dad or whoever, maybe a big sister or a big brother. So what we're going to need definitely today is 2 pieces of plain white paper. It doesn't matter what kind. You're going to need a pencil, a pair of scissors, possibly a Sharpie or just a regular black marker, a little bit of glue, a stick glue or a regular glue, or maybe even tape would do. If you have watercolors, that's great. If you have a different kind of paint, that's fine. You're also going to need some markers or crayons if you'd like, or you could do it in black and white. And you're going to need a dinner plate. Now, my dinner plate is kind of silly. We like to put food and make there have crazy hair, but we're actually not going to use this side. We're going to use this side, right? So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is take your very first piece of paper, and we want to make a half a circle. We're actually going to make the umbrella first, and we're going to take the plate and almost, see how I turned over the plate? I'm going to find one of these corners. It can be this corner or this corner. It doesn't matter. And we're going to take this dinner plate, and I'm going to put it so that we're just going to use this edge of the plate. So I'm going to take it. You can use a pencil or a Sharpie or a black marker. See what I did there? It's a kind of a piece of pie, a part of a cake. So we're going to take that. We've drawn our half circle, and that's going to turn into our umbrella. Now, that's kind of a big umbrella, but we can always make it smaller if we want to. So once we've drawn our half circle, grab your pencil and start to design your umbrella. You can see mine is a pattern, right? So I, of course, being the art teacher, love rainbows, and I've created mine kind of in a pattern and then colored it in the rainbow colors. So the first thing we might want to do is you can start up here on the top edge, or you can even start in the corner. I'm going to start way up here. And I'm going to draw with my Sharpie. You can definitely draw with your pencil if you're worried about making a mistake, right? But I'm going to draw with my Sharpie so you can see it better. So the first thing I might do is draw a line like that, right? And then keep it simple. Just do very simple little pattern lines. Kind of think about, we have Easter coming up, right? And we want to maybe create that Easter pattern, Easter egg. There's another one. Maybe I do another straight line. Maybe this one I do hearts. And they can be big, they can be small, like that, right? So then maybe I do some waves, and then maybe I do another line, keeping it simple. And then you know what? I'm going to find this point, and from that point, I'm going to draw some of those. Ooh, and maybe I'll even go like this. So you can kind of create any type of pattern you want. That's all you've got to do. Now, once you have that done, you can start to color it in. Now, I've colored mine in rainbow, right? You can use markers, you can use colored pencils, you can use crayons. For time, I'm not going to color mine in, okay? So let's pretend you've colored it in, or maybe you don't want to. So at this point, you're going to take your piece of paper and cut it out, just like so. Ta-da! All right, so once you have that done, you can put that aside, right? And then you have another blank sheet of paper. This is the fun part. This is the part that you might make the rain shower, right? So we have to kind of think, where are we gonna put our umbrella and what are we gonna do? So I'm not gonna use color right now because I kind of want to show you. I'm going to lay that there and realize that's about where I want my umbrella. And we're going to make it look like it's in a puddle. So I'm going to draw some C's that look like they got smushed by a car, right? Maybe there's one there. Maybe there's a little one right there, right? So maybe that's our puddle of rain. You could even draw a line behind it like that. There. So there's our puddles. I have lots of puddles at my house, right? You can, perfect. So I'm not going to draw the handle for my umbrella just quite yet, but I am going to come in here and I'm going to draw some clouds, right? Maybe you have the sun poking out of yours. Let's do the sun. He's trying to come out, right? He's working on it. Right? You can put in some raindrops. Some people like to do this for rain, little dashes, right? Some people like to do raindrops. Now, if you're using crayons, the coolest part with this, if you've done this before, if you have oil pastels at home, that's fantastic. If you don't, crayons are really, really good. If you find, and my white's broken, if you have a white crayon, see this white? You can kind of do hidden messages. And you can throw in some white. And I know you can't see it, but once you cover it with watercolors, it will show up. So I might go around my waters like that. All right? Now, once we have that done, we can pull this guy off. And this is the part you're going to need your mom and dad's help. So you're going to take this. And we're going to need to accordion fold it, but we have to keep it on that point. So I like to flip mine over, keeping it on that point, kind of in a piece of pie. Let's see if you can see that. See how I did that? And then I'm going to flip it back over and fold it, keeping it on that point. My 5th graders know that we did origami a while ago, and it was very important. The folding. So see what I'm doing there? I'm keeping that point. Very, very important. There. Folding, keeping it on that point. Fold there, keeping it on that point. And I have a little bit left. So that when I'm done, it looks kind of like a paper airplane, right? And when you open it up, right, it looks like a fan. So if you know how to fold a paper fan, you're halfway there, right? So then we can take this guy, and when we glue him down, he'll look three-dimensional. He'll look like an umbrella, right? But before I glue him down, I'm going to do some watercolors. So I'm going to take my watercolor, and the trick with the white and the watercolors is not to use a lot of paint. So you take a little bit of water and a little bit of watercolor. And I'm just going to, ooh, that's too much. So I'm going to whoosh it. And I'm just going to see how that white, it's like a magic. So I'm just going to kind of go around. See if I can find, there's my crayon. See how it pops out? So you don't want to use a lot of paint because the paint will actually hide it. Maybe, ooh, there you go. I'm doing mine pretty fast for time's sake. You guys can take your time. I know you guys are way better at taking your time than I am. I'm always in a rush. There we go. So see how that white kind of showed up? Showed up right there. See that? That's pretty cool. So now once we have that, we can take this guy and put him there. Now he's a little wet, so I'd probably let him dry, the background dry a little bit, but for time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and glue mine down. I'm going to flip him over, and just the edge. You don't have to glue anything else, but just the edge on that side, and just the edge on that side. Find where you're going to put him. Give him a little push. Oops. See how he's standing up? See how you can see up underneath him? right? And then you can add a handle. Let's see, if I come over on this side and scoot him down, I can go in and add my handle. I probably should have added the handle before I watercolored, because my paper is really, can everybody see that? So now I have a beautiful umbrella in the rain. So go ahead, guys, try this. Pause the video at any point in time that you want to. You can just do black and white. You can do rainbow. You could do all kinds of things. But enjoy the rainy day today. Do your homework. Do all your schoolwork. And then enjoy making an umbrella. I'll see you guys later. Bye.